Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a TBR to be read book overview, I guess. These are books that I've bought over the last couple months that would be cool if I read them all this December, but I mean realistically I have about 2 on here that I really want to finish by the end of the month because I'm also trying to rewrite my entire second draft. So I kind of have 3 different categories for the books I have. 2 of them specifically have to do with helping with writerly related things, like either improving your writing, working on your author platform, that sort of thing. The other category is kind of more personal self-development type of stuff, and then just fiction because that's where my true love lies. So without further ado, here are the books I have that I need to read. This first book is called Writing Fight Scenes by Rain Hall, and it is exactly what it says it is. It helps you write fight scenes. I haven't read in detail, but I've skimmed through a lot of the little sections for this book, and it's awesome. This author literally goes through all the things for fighting. It's how like werewolves would fight, how shapeshifters would fight, the different psychology behind fighting, how to fight with specific weapons versus hand-to-hand, how to fight if you're at sea. It's got everything, you guys, and for someone who really struggles with writing fight sorts of scenes but who likes to include a lot of fight scenes, this book is a lifesaver. Next book in the how to do author things category is Book Marketing is Dead by Derek Murphy. Derek Murphy has this website and YouTube channel. Well, the website's called Creative Indie. You can find him on YouTube. It just adds Derek Murphy. I'll link below in the description. But he has so much good advice on how to be an author for a living and what to do for your writing, what to do for your platform, everything. He's amazing. And while I could probably find all of this information in this book on his website, because he will literally just share so much information, I really like having everything compiled into one spot. And I've said this before, but I'm a very tactile person. I like being able to actually flip through pages instead of just stare at a screen. Helps my concentration, helps my focus, helps my retention, everything. So I got this book. Some of the stuff in here might be a little bit out of date because I do believe it was written in 2013, and as we all know, the internet will change like that. But I figured there's still probably some things in here that would be useful. The next book in the personal development category is Big Magic, which is so pretty. Creative Living Beyond Fear by Elizabeth Gilbert. This is a book I've heard a lot about in some different podcasts and things like that, and I've listened to Elizabeth Gilbert's pep talks on TED Talks and stuff like that, and I just find her to be a very inspiring, motivating person. So I really wanted to get this book and check it out. I haven't gotten around to reading any of it yet. I am kind of notorious for starting lots of parts of books and then it takes me forever to finish them, and I'm really trying to just focus on one book at a time. Currently I still have 3 that are partially read, so I'm gonna try to finish those 3 before I start reading this one, but I'm really excited for this beautiful book. The next book on my TBR list is Girl Code by Kara Awoleba. I talked about this book a little bit before. It's Success, Sanity, and Happiness for Female Entrepreneurs. I'm just going to read the description real quick. It says, Girl Code is a roadmap for female entrepreneurs, professional women, side hustlers, those with a day job plus a part-time small business, and anyone in between. This book won't teach you how to build a multi-million-dollar company. It won't teach you about systems or finance, but it will teach you about how to build confidence in yourself, reconnect with your why, eradicate jealousy, and ultimately learn the power of connection. Because at the end of the day, that's what life and business are all about. I thought this would be just a really good kind of mindset sort of book to read. I listened to Kara's podcast, Style Your Mind, and it's an incredibly inspiring podcast for me, and I really just based on that, thought that this would be a very good book to read. And now on to the fiction. This book, Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. I am currently, I don't know, maybe a little bit more than halfway through with this book. I am absolutely loving it. It's great. I really like the way so far that Susan writes her descriptions, like of the different cities and things like that. I feel like I can really get immersed in her world, and I am super loving this book. Definitely going to be finishing this within the next couple of days, so will not be hard to cross this off my TBR list. And it segues into... Dog is barking. It segues into the last book on my TBR list, which is Wind Witch. It's the next book in the series, and yeah, I have the hardcover of this one. It was a gift to me, because normally I buy the paperbacks, because I just can't deal with these jackets. I like the way the jackets look and stuff, but when I'm reading it, it just, for some reason, always gets in my way, and then I end up losing the jacket because I'll take it off, and then the book's just naked, and I mean, it's not as pretty naked as it is with its jacket on. But we'll see. I'll keep this one nice because it was a present, and I really like this series. That's all I have. If you've read any of these books, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about them, and if you have any book recommendations, I would love to hear them because I'm always looking for new books. I spent a year living in Korea, and prior to that, I was pretty caught up on the new and upcoming books that were coming out. But while I was there, I kind of lost track with a lot of book sales that were happening, at least popular book sales that were happening. So if I'm a little bit behind on some of the things like Sarah J. Maas's books, Court of Thorn and Roses, whatever that series is, I need to read that, but I don't have it yet. There's just all these things. So let me know things so that I can read more stuff. Because if I need anything, it's more books. Actually, take that back. If I need anything, it's more bookshelves, and then I need more books. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe and give it a like, I guess. That's it. Bye.